Donnie Baker, and a lot of other well-known comics. Please put your hands together for Mr. Johnny Pants!
Yeah, I'm in asshole. Yeah, your parents hate me cause I love you. So tell them I said fuck you. Yeah, I said fuck you. Yeah, stuck in Jack's house when it was alone and stuff. You can say I have a bogus mind. Did the lights down.
I'm excited to be here. I'm just not excited about Yuk-off comedy, guys. I am celebrating something special tonight. I need everybody to get your glasses in the air. I want you all to have a drink with me to celebrate. That's right, tonight I am celebrating a divorce. Ah, yeah, my girlfriend finally got divorced. You know, I'm not even sure, honestly, if I should call her a girlfriend. No, she's more of a sugar mama.
That's fine.
Oh, no, she don't have any money. She makes cake for a living.
Yeah!
Yeah, I get to have my cake and eat her out, too. I know Larry was sweating a little bit up here. Everybody comfortable out there? I know it's hard, it's difficult to get comfortable. I know it's a little bit warm. Actually though, I know some people are happy about this weather. I was talking to Jim Dahlquist before the show. He actually told me he prefers the weather, like he likes his women, about 90. Wow. No, as Jim said, my name is Johnny Pants. Some of you might be wondering if that is my real name. You're stupid if you do. No, that is just a nickname, but my first name is John. And because of having that name, which is so popular, over the years you end up with a lot of different nicknames. And that's just one of them. I'll go through some other nicknames that I'm known by. When I was in college, I was actually known by my friends as Toolbox. No, that's because anytime I had a one-night stand, it was the same thing. I'd meet a woman, I'd fly her away from her friends, we'd get hammered, we'd screw, I'd nut and I'd bolt. I had a girlfriend one time, her nickname for me was Flu Shot. But she would never tell me why she called me Flu Shot. Never would. And one day, I went to get a flu shot, and I said to the nurse, I said, "Hey, is this going to hurt?" She said, "Oh, no, it'll just be a little prick." That's the story of how I lost that girlfriend. When I was married, I gained the nickname Seed. Yeah, that's because my wife at the time, when she was in high school, she was voted most likely to succeed. That took a while to get that to the back of the room, man. No, but one of my favorite nicknames that I have to this day, you guys can call me that if you want, but I'm known as Spider-Man. And I'll tell you why. It's a little bit personal, I apologize. That's because when I'm having sex, sometimes I go all the way in. I stop. I don't move at all. That's right. I'm a Peter Parker. I have a feeling you guys were not expecting that. So no, comedy is not the only thing I've been doing for several years. For a lot of years I was a manager in restaurants. By a round of applause, anybody here who's ever worked in a restaurant? Quite a few of you. Okay, by a round of applause, Everybody who currently works in a restaurant. First of all, those are your drug users. Second of all, how the fuck did you get Saturday night off? Those of you who have worked in restaurants, you know it's very difficult, very stressful work. As a matter of fact, the last restaurant I worked at that I was managing, my kitchen staff thought they were working maybe a little bit too hard, not getting paid well enough. They said they were going to form a union. Either manager, they told me this. I said, you know what? Absolutely fine. I'm going to help you out. I said, I will even give you a name for your union. You are going to call it the Fellowship of Unappreciated Cooks in the Kitchen Union. That would be the FUCKU. I still haven't figured that shit out. Don't get me wrong. These guys, they did work very, very hard. But they did like to have a lot of fun. I'll never forget the day they found a potato that was shaped like a penis. Oh, they decided to keep it around for a while. Yeah, no, first they colored it black to make it look bigger. It worked. But, like I said, they kept it for a while. They dressed it up a little bit. You know, they even put a little mustache on it. They gave it a name. They called it Saddam. He was a dictator, too. Now, working in the restaurant industry, you do end up meeting a lot of interesting people who can speak English. But one in particular who had a little trouble. At one point when I was working in fast food, I had a little guy working for me. By little, I mean he was this tall. He was from Central America, spoke Spanish and some very broken English. He was very open in his sexuality, kind of like to swing both ways. As a matter of fact, he preferred dressing like a woman most of the time. Felt a little bit sorry for him, though. He had a couple of different speech impediments.
No.
So I had a bilingual, bisexual, midget, transvestite Latino with an accent, a lisp, and a stutter. I put him in the drive-thru. Apparently you guys have been there. Oh. No, you have a lot of interesting experiences working in restaurants. I remember one time when I was working in full service, I was walking around in the dining room. I had a lady who apparently was not happy with the condition of her glass. So she called me over. She said, "Excuse me, sir." She grabbed her glass. She said, "Does this look dirty to you?" I said, "Well, it does now." I said, "Can you go a little faster? You spit on your hand first?" That's the story of how I lost that job. Oh, gosh. 2016, which will be known, of course, as the year of celebrity deaths. Has it been ridiculous this year? All the celebrities that have passed away. A lot of them, of course, pass away at the same time. And whenever that happens, it always reminds me of 7 years ago when two of my favorite celebrities passed away on the exact same day. I don't know if you guys are aware, but on the same day, Farrah Fawcett, who is my favorite Charlie's Angel, died on the same day as Michael Jackson, my favorite child molester. But every year on the anniversary of their death, I pay tribute to them both at the very same time. I find a picture of Farrah Fawcett back when she was young and beautiful and wearing next to nothing. I wear one glove while I beat it. So I should tell you guys, I was up north recently, and I was in a mall, and this mall was awesome, I have to tell you. But there were two stores inside this mall that I really got to tell you about. First of all, I don't remember the name of the store, but they had a game store up there, right? And all this store sold were board games. All these different board games, and I remember on one wall, all they had were Monopoly games. Right, all the different versions. So I went straight to the sports Monopoly, right? And I immediately found St. Louis Cardinals Monopoly. And I was looking for it. They did not have Chicago Cubs Monopoly. I went to the lady up front and I said, "Why do you not have this game?" She said, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. We had to discontinue that." I said, "Why?" She said, "Oh, because there's never a winner." That's the last time I'm going to be able to tell that joke. But also inside of this store, they had a new store. Everybody knows Abercrombie and Fitch, right? Yeah. Did you know that they have a brand new concept store? Their new concept store is only selling products for women who are on their periods. Have you heard of this? Yeah. It's called Evergrumpy and Mitch. No, I was there for the red tag sale. No, really, it was a great deal. They had tampons that were 10 boxes for $10. Oh, that's a hell of a deal, right? So we went inside, right? My girlfriend said to the lady, she's like, "Come on, 10 boxes for $10, what's the catch?" The lady's like, "No, really, tampons are 10 boxes for $10. No strings attached." And for those of you who think that that's not a real place, if it wasn't real, they probably wouldn't have t-shirts. Oh, they got him. Okay, I got him. Evergrumpy and Mitch, you can get one yourself after the show for only $15. So please see me after the show. You can be the first people in Springfield to have them. I'm going to get out of here in a minute, guys. But first of all, I don't know if we have any country music fans here, but you don't have to be a country music fan to have heard of George Strait's song, "All My Exes Live in Texas." We all know. Did you guys know that that song is being remade? That is being remade by hip-hop star Chris Brown? No, really, it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be called "All My Bitches Leaving Stitches." Speaking of remakes, it's been over 20 years now since my favorite movie came out, so I believe it's time for a remake of my favorite movie, Forrest Gump. Everybody loves Forrest Gump, right? Okay, there's a couple of things I need to see in the remake. First of all, we all know that at some point Lieutenant Dan took Forrest to see a hooker. We all know what happened. So Forrest would have something to say like, "It's like Lieutenant Dan always said, prostitutes is like a box of chocolates. It costs more for the really good ones." "Vagina is like a box of chocolates. If you eat the wrong one, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth." Thank you guys very much. My name's Johnny Pants.